on, guys? JT Beathers back with another episode of LA Noire. And let's pick back up where we left off. How about that? Ooh, the Brown Derby. Marriage made in heaven, yeah.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
Drink.
Let's go, fucker.
I got the jitters again.
Come on, Bukowski.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
Bukowski, you are the slowest motherfucker I've ever met.
That's the cop from the newspapers. Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
Going to church doesn't make you a Christian.
I don't want to be rude,
any more than
but I
staying
ain't
in the
got time
garage
for
makes you a car.
Okay?
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, Bukowski, you can drive, motherfucker.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let me go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Ooh, snap, crackle, pop, wake up call to your world, Bukowski. Ray's Cafe. What's that mean? Why the hell am I out of bed? It's too damn early. I bet it was her. She killed him. You whore. Damn, it's 4:27 and the bar's still open? I want to go to
Detectives,
Los Angeles.
over here.
You don't say
Cole Phelps,
shit.
traffic.
JT
What have we got?
Beathers, traffic.
Think as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Nice hat.
Well, landed on his face and ended up here. Car must have struck him from behind.
Nope. Put his hand down. Ew. Blood everywhere. $16,000.
Madison has life insurance.
Rich. Well, not really you, because you dead, but your wife's rich.
We can notify next of kin.
Was a robbery. Nothing with that hand. Love how you can hear the crack of the bones.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers.
I'd say so. Damn, look at all that.
Body traveled a good 20 feet. This blood is a long way from the body.
Damn.
Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, he was. Tell you what.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
It's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
Yeah,
I'm
you
Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
He wants to fuck you.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
I trust you, you ugly bitch.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper.
Well, nobody
Trying
wants
to
to take a
find work
picture of
as
your
an
ugly
actress,
ass.
and things look pretty difficult.
Yeah,
Cough it up,
ugly.
sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so?
Shut the
I
fuck
hope
up.
you find that driver and put him away.
Kasky, go fuck your woman.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor.
Yeah, he's saying you ain't doing your job.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Yeah.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD. Your
Okay, I'll walk back.
How can I help, Detective?
name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
I believe you, crooked son of a bitch.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I don't believe you.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Bartenders hear all
Man,
sorts
you're
of
fucking
things.
full of shit.
Are you gonna tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm gonna need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Yeah, we did. What's that? That ain't your average steak knife.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
How do I know?
You're behind the wheel.
So, where do you want to go?
Maybe you do come down when I'm not around. Yeah. Let's go check this broad out. Knock, knock, knock.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
My name's Detective Bethards. This is Detective Dumbass.
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister?
Exactly what
I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that?
Yeah, you lying bitch.
It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance
Boom,
policies
bitch.
have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
I was wrong.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages for me, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of LA Noire. If you like what you see, make sure you hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you want to know when the video is being posted, make sure you hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. That'll notify you every time I post a video. And also guys, going on right now, don't forget to check out the description below. For one, not only check out my channel, but make sure you check out everybody else's YouTube channel that I got linked down there. Make sure you check out our Twitch. And also, I got a donation link posted up for Red Cross for Hurricane Harvey relief. If you guys want to check that out, the description is in the below. Or actually, oh yeah, the description is below, isn't it? Links in the description below. Make sure you check it out.
What are we waiting for?
Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.